So today we have the Incredible Hulk taking on Blue Marvel. Who wins? Let's find out. So, both of these guys are incredibly strong. But I think it's safe to say Hulk is stronger. I mean, he's considered to be the physically strongest hero in all of Marvel. His strength always increases with his rage, which is unending, and he even claims to be the strongest one there is. And he has kind of backed that up. He's consistently overpowered guys like Namor, Sentry, and Thor. He's broken Red Hulk's arm, held two tectonic plates together, which theoretically means he held the entire planet together. He lifted an entire mountain range by himself that weighed 150 billion tons. He has routinely sent guys like Thor and other heavy hitters flying. He's completely bent vibranium. He's ripped apart the Hulkbuster armor, leaped into orbit from the ground, supported the weight of a massive star, literally ripped a hole in time and space with a thunderclap, and his blows with Worldbreaker Red She-Hulk literally destroyed the planet they were fighting on, and the shockwaves of these punches destroyed nearby moons. Uh, but that's not to say Blue Marvel isn't strong. He's one-shotted Ultimate Hulk, sent Sentry flying into outer space with one punch, stopped a punch from Sentry cold in its tracks, casually lifted and carried the Enterprise, which was a massive ship, beat King Hyperion and Anti-Man, and Anti-Man literally beat an entire team of the Avengers. He carried a meteor the size of Arkansas, and the Watcher said that Blue Marvel could crack the moon in half with a punch, although he never really proved it, but still is saying something since the Watcher said it. All that is impressive, but just not as impressive as Hulk. Hulk is also more durable. Like, Blue Marvel tanked a hydrogen bomb and a nuclear explosion. He's tanked a blast from Anti-Man. He was unfazed by a blast from Nova. He was fine after a barrage of hits from Sentry, and got right back up after a total beatdown from King Hyperion, just fine. But Hawk is just better here. He's just tougher. He's proven that his skin is tougher than primary adamantium. He was sent flying by a punch from Thanos, wrecking an entire village in the process, and Hawk just smiled. He withstood Black Bolt screaming in his ear and basically begged for more. And just to reference, Black Bolt's whisper could destroy entire cities, and Hawk took a scream right to the ear. Yeah, he's literally unfazed by nuclear explosions. He's withstood the pressure of a massive star. He's routinely taken several hits from guys like Thor, Namor, Gladiator, Juggernaut, Red Hawk, Abomination, Hyperion, Hercules, Sentry, Hulkbuster Armor, and Scar just fine, as well as several others. He's even survived planetary explosion. He also has an incredible healing factor, possibly the best in all of Marvel. He's instantly healed from brain hemorrhages, being stabbed in the head by all 6 of Wolverine's claws, having both of his arms broken by Void Sentry, and having his skin completely burnt off instantly. But now we have speed, which is an edge Blue Marvel definitely has. Now, for being a big brute, Hawk is surprisingly fast, as he has appeared as a green blur before, and he can punch at the speed of sound. But Blue Marvel can definitely move, fly, run, and react faster than the speed of sound. He's flown from the Earth to the Moon in 1 to 2 minutes, flown from New York City to Greece in a couple of seconds, and he's matched Nova as well, who is incredibly fast himself. He even caught a punch from Sentry, who is definitely faster than Nova. Thing is though, is that Hawk has consistently fought against and even beaten guys who are just as fast, if not faster than Blue Marvel, like Thor, Gladiator, and Sentry. So Blue Marvel's speed won't be a big issue for him. So Hawk is physically superior here. But that's kinda all he is. He just punches things really hard and takes a beating. Really just a one-trick pony. While Blue Marvel is more than just that, because he has his antimatter powers, which might be all he needs to take down Hulk. You see, all antimatter is matter, but of the opposite charge. So when antimatter and matter come into contact with each other, the results are explosive, destructive, and devastating. One drop of antimatter is equal to one of the nukes dropped in World War II and could power all of New York City for an entire 24-hour day. Just one drop. He can project this as a blast from his hands or his eyes. He's instantly taken out a delisted villain, injured the likes of Sentry, Anti-Man, and King Hyperion, and with the help of Captain Marvel and Spectrum, he forced a hungry Galactus back into his chamber. And even when Galactus is hungry, his power can still rival someone like Odin's. So that's incredibly impressive. He can also use this power to amp his punches, and he can even release this power as a massive omnidirectional blast. But is all that enough to put down Hulk? Maybe on a good day, but typically, no. Like I said earlier, Hulk has routinely walked away completely unfazed by nuclear explosions, and he's also, as well as Human Torch's Nova Flame and Black Bolt screaming in his ear. Basically, Blue Marvel will have to spam these blasts to do any significant damage to Hulk, and even then, it probably wouldn't be enough. Also, Blue Marvel can brawl with the best of them, but in this fight, I just think Hulk is just too strong and too durable for Blue Marvel to take down consistently. Hulk is going to be able to regenerate and heal from any attack if significantly injured. So, at the end of the day, the Hulk wins after a great fight. Hulk wins. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.